hairdresser. We are more than that because we hear things like, as you said, they said about their stories. And sometimes they are more like we are giving a free therapy for them. Mostly Arabs, they love retro. All the time retro.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Raid Abdullah from podcast Shagla. And today we are hosting a hairstylist to know what's going on behind the scene into this profession. And I hope you will enjoy it, inshallah. And let's start. Jen, how did you become a hairstylist? Is it like a dream job or something accidentally you fall into and then become your hobby?
Actually, before I started this career, I was just only a janitress where we clean toilet bowls. But my mom pursued me to work in this kind of career because, as she said, that it might help me.
Help you with income or with your
To
skills?
with my skills because I feels like it came from our bloodline, and I seen my aunties doing salon stuff.
But what do you love the most of it?
Seeing my clients smiling wide face, like
Afterwards,
smiling wide, yeah, after
do you have any signature hairstyle?
blowouts.
Blowout?
Yes.
So that's you're good at it?
Yes.
And you rate yourself from 1 to 10 how?
Oh, of course, I rate myself as 100.
We said 10. Um, what's a typical day looks like for you in the salon?
Typical day, it's like when you reach the work, sometimes we had a lot of free times. And sometimes when we reach, we had already a client.
How do you approve yourself? Usually people in jobs, they do like take classes, take coaching careers and stuff. Like, how do you manage to improve yourself?
Um, I I was inspired by Instagram, people who surrounds me, I worked with, and I see how their creations done, and it makes me inspired as well to work with the hair.
How did you? Why Riyadh? Why did you choose Riyadh? Yani, especially.
Oh, there's no special about Riyadh actually, but it's just for me. I want to widen my skills to showcase my talent, and like to meet a lot of people, to connect.
When I go to barber shop, it's
Mhm.
different than female, but we usually in barber shop just walk in, and then we do a haircut. Sometimes I get bothered if he like don't balance the beard, don't. I know it's very stressful with females.
Mhm.
So how do you handle all this stress, walk-in, emergency? Uh, how do you deal with it?
Okay, let's rephrase the difference between barbers and salon. Barbers, they can do the services, as you said, the beard thing, the facial thing. In the salon, we don't do that in one-time hair service because we don't do beard with the woman because they don't have, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, when you go to the barbers, you do this kind of pampering the the men's thing, right?
Yeah.
Like doing the facial massage, the those things like pampering. But for men, for women, like we only touch the head. So for us, we touch only the hair, and that's it. We don't give a special comforting, or let's say special
Treatment.
treatment.
Yeah.
But What we can do is to give them a big smile after the service.
But it's very hard to satisfy a female, I think,
Yes, it is. It is far beyond because
especially with the
women,
colors.
women when they see in the social medias, they want like I want this, but it has a long journey to achieve that kind of hair that they wanted. Because for us, we have to do the calculation before we start doing the hair. Example, the hair is dark and we have to lighten up, or from lighter, we have to make it more bolder. This is the difference of a hairstylist because we have to do a scratch. We have to make a new canvas. So it's a long journey to explain to them and to achieve those things. So we have to deal this kind of magical things for them to please.
So, do you follow the trends? Like, do you watch the trends on TikTok, social media in general, and then you have samples to show the clients, or you prepare yourself for trend stuff like hair cuts and colors, and or like how do you prepare for these things? Yeah?
Oh yes. Um we have to follow the trends. We have to follow what the social media does so that we can achieve what the clients wants. Especially on market now, they wanted us to make them like the same as what the picture is. So we have to do what we can do to achieve that goal.
But let me go back so I can be more clear with the question. Do you like go with the face with like, or like for weddings you have special frame, like do you have criteria for things or just random?
Clients ask for us to do a specific thing on the social medias. Okay, type. The thing is, we can do it, but we have to make sure that their hair is like you know manageable. The thing is, we have example only. Given a random head, there are hair or head of the client is different from what we are seeing in the picture. So we have to suggest another thing that fit on her and for the like the face and the hair. We have to match it, but we cannot follow, or let's say we suggest. We cannot say no to the client that we cannot do it, but we suggest them that this is more fit to her.
For a male barber shop, usually, even this back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
they say the barber shop have all the secrets and stories of the whole neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Because when people cut their hair,
Mm-hmm.
they tell their stories and what went bad in their day, what went good. So tell us any, or like if you faced any funny story behind the chair, uh, you hear weird things on daily process.
For that one, as a hairstylist or a hairdresser, we are more than that because we hear things like, as you said, they said about their stories. And sometimes they are more like we are giving a free therapy for them.
So you let them speak and
Yes.
release the stress.
Yes.
But what if we become to disagreement?
Okay. With that one, we'll just say, uh,
Let's say someone shows you a picture and
mm-hmm,
then she said, I want this color,
mm-hmm,
this type of cut.
mm-hmm,
I want you to talk about like daily stories with clients, whether they're happy, they're not happy, they're crazy. When you do the haircuts, what do you think of? Do you like imagine things and start cutting? Like, how do you manage your mindset while doing haircuts?
Well, before I started, uh, I always have to picture it out first, how it end up. So it's like a calculation at the same time formulation. How should I do it? That's how the haircut works. And like us, people are when they want it as it is,
Mm.
right? So for us, like, we have to do something after the haircut. But clients, they just want to cut it and done. But really, for me, I want to cut it and I want to show them that this is the way that cat showed up. So we have to do blow dries. We have to do the styling after the haircut. But for them, after the haircut, they just want to, I just want to do the dry and we're done. I said, like, Mom, Madam, we have to show the haircut before you go. I said, I don't have time. So we are a bit disappointed. And at the same time, we are feel like, oh, such a waste of talent in our mind, of course. So doing haircuts is,
So your customer experience, when you're done with whatever you have done,
mhm,
does not give you full satisfaction.
yes. It's like, doing some romance thing.
So you always like, do you do like not even one person a day like makes you feel happy, and when they're done?
Kind of.
I wanted to elaborate more. Yani, do like sometimes you get used to it, so you work with the flow. خلاص, I will cut the hair,
Mm-hmm.
and then whether they like it or not, I got used to it. خلاص, let me finish this client and then the client after. Or you try to vision the head, the hair, how it's gonna looks like, and then you try to adjust it. Like how do you like manage it while cutting, while changing colors? How do you like do it from the inside, like inside your brain?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just look at the picture and try to copy exactly how the picture looks like, or you go with the flow? How is the head shape looks like? How is the hair type, the color, all this?
Uh, the answer is yes, because like as in the in the picture and the reality's here, there is always a far different. You know, some clients, they want the same as the picture, and when we does see the hair of the customer, it is far beyond from what the picture is. So before we start it, we have to explain from A to Z. But at the end of the service, like, we have to we have to do as the picture is. But in the real scenario is, there is always a messed up thing. So we have to deal with it in our own selves to finalize the looks that the clients wants. And it does takes a long journey, like a long time to finish it.
Does that take from your time, or does that make you any trouble with when you're done and then you tell her how much she has to pay, and then does this bring you trouble at the end?
As I encountered, yes, it is. And like, we have to find another way to achieve those go to achieve the client's wants.
How do you manage it? Like, let's say you cut my hair,
Mm-hmm.
and then from the beginning we dealt. Let's say it will charge me 100 real, and then I look at my face. I don't like it at all, and I don't want to pay for it.
Um, to your question, to cut your head, no, we don't cut head. We cut hair.
I mean, I don't like how is my head looks like how the end up the hairstyle, the color. I didn't like it,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel that I shouldn't pay for it.
Honestly, for that one, as we agreed, you have to pay whatever the service, and we don't charge more. So whatever you feel like it's not suitable that what you are asking, we have to redo it. But clients mostly they don't uh, they don't have time, and at the same time, like they don't come back and they put a review on us where our company is.
So, uh, everything works on bad or good reviews, and this is controlling your business.
Yes.
So, what did you do to achieve this goal? Do you tell the person from the beginning and in the middle, like in phases, that this is how you look like? Do you mention that I don't want you to be mad? I don't want you to write a bad reviews. How do you handle this stress, like the flow of it? How?
Mhm. For that one, yes, we are always telling them that whenever whatever the things that you don't like, we can always fix it for them, and also to compensate what is done, and we don't ask any more of the service because as in the beginning they paid it already, and then we just have to do our job to be done with that kind of conflicts.
طيب, you work based on reviews and based on comments, okay, and how people rate you on social media or whatever the platform you are using.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage to upgrade yourself? How do you manage to move on? Do you go back to the previous mistakes and you try to correct them, or do you, like, sometimes it's not your mistake, it's the type of the hair, it's the type of the material you used. Like, how do you, like, you have to convince your salon that I need to change this product, or I need, and like, how do you deal with it, like all these changes and stress?
Well, go back to the question that how we deal these things. Like, of course, we have to example every colors. We have everything example, and but every hair types of the client's hair, there's always a difference. The thing is like when the color touches the hair, sometimes it's absorbed well, and sometimes they absorb differently. So it's not in the coloring book, it's all there, the colors. It's just that the hair, we have to make the hair to match what the colors we put. It's like we always use formulation and calculation so that we achieve these colors. And as you said, like we don't need to change the color chart because it's there already. We just have to change what the hair clients has. As I said before, it's like a canvas. We have to make it as blank paper to achieve this color.
Oh, you mean, so, but like, you have it in your head now memorized. Let's say I want orange color, so you know what to mix to make orange. So you have all this uh, memorized in your brain now. So do you do it casually?
Mm-hmm.
You get used to it. You look
Mm-hmm.
at the hair type, the color, you just do your mixing right away.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or you go by the books.
Books sometimes lead us to a different.
Results.
chapter
Mm.
or results, as you said. Yes. But in this type, we have to do it by our own and to see if it's right formulation that will reach to that kind of level that she wanted, you know. And and then it's in the and in the color thing, we we always have like in the market now they give the brands, the products that we are using, they're always giving us training that we should go and attend to, because every time they launch the color, they always had the new technology, and then to match the client's needs for their hair.
طيب, you just said that sometimes it leads you to a new journey.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the new journeys, do you become with the new ideas, new hair colors? Like, like the new journey usually leads you to something that you will like that you will make a signature for you, or you just ignore it and then go back to a traditional way.
It's not far from it because whatever the trends now, it's still same.
Do you feel it's brought for like? Do you feel like um, this career is you, like this career is worth digging in and making more experiences, uh, a profit way you're making it adds a value to you. Do you feel it adds a value to you, or you just feel it's a normal daily job that you have to accomplish?
Yes, it's a daily job. And every single day we learn something new. Every types of hair, every types of shape of the head. It's always new to us. So we don't stop learning from our customers.
What I meant is adventure way. Like, do you feel it's adventure? Like
Yes.
it's like when you cut hair daily, that it become like an adventure to you, and like the last person you just cut their hair, you messed up something, so you didn't do it again. Like, how is the adventure going? Like, how you handle the changes, the ups and downs. Like, what do you think of it? Like personalized or standardized?
Well, sometimes we do the standard, sometimes we do personalized because not all the hair are the same. So we have to do something to make it, like example, you have a thick hair and you want this kind of short hair that will match to your shape. So after that, like after the haircut, we have to sishwar it, we have to blow dry it, and then texture it more to make it thinner feels. Thinner hair, and then it can be manageable. It's after the haircut, you will feel so light, you know. But if you have a fine hair, but a lot, then we have to texture it again. We have to texturize and we have to blend it. That's how the haircut works. And to match what type of hair you have.
In any profession, they have something called signature
Mm-hmm.
of the person or of the place,
Mm-hmm.
and usually it comes from the mixing of things or mixing of styles and stuff like that. So how do you usually launch a signature product? Like, how do you finalize it? How do you launch it? Like, based on what exactly?
Mm-hmm.
Based on the culture, the person, the style. Like, how do you do it?
Well, at the end of the service, for from the hair coloring to hair cutting, we have to end up by styling it to show and to emphasize how volume their hair, how beautiful their hair is. So we have to do the blow dry, the best blow dry that you can showcase to this kind of style. So at the end of the result, it will show how beautiful it is. Like you customize the end of the service.
usually you rely on the products or the talent or or like the equipments or all together. How, like you personally, how do you rely on launching a signature product? You rely on, like, this type of products will fit the criteria. This type of equipment will do the job very well, or your skills. Like, how do you mix all this together and then come up with the signature?
Mhm. Okay. Well, we always rely on the hair's client. What kind of products should we use to maximize their hair? So we have to see that that products will suit to her hair. So, example, if she wants a blowout and she don't have density of the hair, if I do a blowout nicely, if her hair is like flat, it will not show up. So we have to use product that will customized to the hair and matched it with the type of the hair. Like from the shampoo, from the conditioner, from the mask, treatment, and then the styling product, and then the serum and or cream, and then the after blowout.
If you decide I will do a signature, as a color signature or a high hairstyle signature or whatever, you decided to launch a signature product. How do you, like, the steps to do it? How?
That kind of
Or you never launched a signature?
we really don't do signature things because we are only basing to the client's hair. Because sometimes if we do this the signature, it will not fit to another one. So we have, as I said, we have to customize it by ourselves and then do the things.
Is this because of the local market doesn't allow you to create a fixed product that, like, okay, I will phrase it for you. When the client comes in your salon,
Mm-hmm.
do you show them a menu,
Mm-hmm.
or do you just ask them what they want? How do you handle the visit?
Mm.
Do you usually say, how can I help you? Or you open a catalog and you show them different hairstyle, different hair colors, or you open a menu and you say, this is our signature for this age, for this body type. How the flow works?
Honestly, salon is like a it's like a canvas. We are like a zero thing. We start from zero and we ask them, how do you like to do your hair? How do you like to end up your hair? How do you style your hair? We always comes up with these questions to them because if we just show them the picture and they did not like it, the result, there's no going back because the hair is done already. But if we cut it the way we wanted and they don't like it, it's a negative result for us.
So the local market is based on the client demands.
Yes.
So you cannot create a signature product, you cannot create a signature color, you cannot create a signature haircut. It's just based on what the client wants and needs.
Yes.
And that's all the time works.
Yes. We are always, as I said, we are everyday learning.
Um, if you have kids, it's
Okay.
different. Like small kids, teenagers, adults, seniors. How do you how do you work with the different ratios?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very difficult.
Well, from the kids, the mothers ask us for their kids to do to what to do. If it's haircuts only, then we can do haircut. But for the teenagers, they know social medias a lot. So whatever they seen, they want us to do it. And for the like somewhere 40s, this they want specific things. The same goes to the elders.
So the client Like, let's say I am client A and you are client B.
Mm-hmm.
So every time client A visits you, you have a memory of what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep doing it again and again.
Yes.
So there is no innovation on this in this job with the clients.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no, because sometimes, mostly times, they want this kind of, like, let's say, a routine to them. And sometimes when they reach to their boredom, they start to change their routine. They said, "Oh, I'm so bored. I want to do something like this." So we have to ask what kind of these things you want.
There is no fixed for like I wanted to go to a wedding. So there is no like a bride will come to you. There is no fixed hairstyle for the brides. It
Well,
depends about her hair, or like there is nothing connected to the actual ceremony. Any if it's graduation, if it's marriage, if it's Eid party, if it's
for that kind of hairstyle you mentioned, mostly, example, mostly Arabs, they will love retro. All the time retro.
and what's it?
It's some kind of a hair that you wave it like this.
Overseas. Usually, people are majoring in hairstyling.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have a 2030 vision, and they try to make every profession an actual profession.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this any soon in Saudi Arabia? They will open majors for students to study in college how they cut hair, how they change the colors, because it's a science. It's not only a skills. It's a
Mm-hmm.
science that you mix red with the blue, you will end up with this color. Thick hair is different than thin hair. So do you think that's soon will be in the kingdom?
Oh my God. I cannot wait. I will be the one student, number one student to apply to.
But do you think that soon, يعني the locals are accepting? Like, do you feel like when your client comes to you, have you heard someone says, "I want to be a hairstylist. I will be majoring in hair. I
Mhm.
wish we have a major in hair."
Oh my
Do you
God.
hear this, or you never heard of it, or
At this moment, not yet. But I had already some of my colleagues that from the careers that they're having, they want to shift to other. I mean, to shift this kind of profession.
back in the day, I would say 15, 20 years ago, I never heard of something called makeup artist. But nowadays, you see a lot of females going towards being a makeup artist. And also, you see a lot of celebrities. They specialize on scary effects like blood and things like that. So now it's become a profession, makeup artist, and
Yes.
people also brag about it. I am a makeup artist.
Yes.
Do you feel this near in the near future? People will start saying, "I am a hairstylist," or not yet?
Yes, they can. Because this kind of profession, there's
I mean,
no.
locals.
Yeah, locals. If I just had a colleague, she's a local. She's a very good makeup artist and hairstylist. She does a bridal hairstyling, this kind of thing. I'm so amazed with her, and I admire her works. Because for me, on my side, I don't know that kind of level yet, but I wanted to try it, and I want to do it out of compassion and passion.
So you advise colleges and universities they should launch a major called hairstyle
Of course, yes,
or hair treatment.
because back in UAE where I'm working with, there's a lot of training centers, a lot of universities or vocational courses that they accept everyone to become a hairdresser, a hairstylist, makeup artist, nail technician, lashes, and everything. They do also estheticians things, teaching how to become an esthetician.
So your profession is only related to the head hair, or also the um, eyelashes and uh,
Well, uh,
or anything related to hair, or how is the profession goes?
on my side, I came up from scratch, from being manicurist, like cleaning nails and that thing, to become a hairdresser. I always said to myself that I will be a hairstylist, and I achieved this kind of career.
So working with eyebrows and eyelashes and all this similar to working with hair, or it's a different profession?
It's a different, because nowadays, like they individualized this profession. If you are a nail technician, you are only nail technician, because you have to give enough time to do those things. And for the lashes and eyebrows, you have to give enough time. That's why they have categorized this kind of profession.
I'm not professional at it, but I know from my family and my friends, some of them put extensions, some of them plant hair, and from the outside, I cannot tell. Okay. So, what's the difference between extensions,
Mhm.
between hair plants, between like, and sometimes people put permanent hair in their head and it can't be removed, but it's not real. It's been stitches inside. I don't know
Mhm.
how you guys do it, but how do you categorize it? Like from extensions, from plant the hair inside the head? How like you can start from the easiest to the hardest, or from the hardest to the easiest.
Well, with that kind example, on my side, I can do the stickers and the clips on extension. Okay.
Okay.
But in the others, they call themselves a professional extensionist. So they are the one will do all types of extensions, from stickers, clip-ons, stitches, and the micro thing, you know.
Mm.
And then if the blonde, they are also a blonde expertise called. But for us, in this kind of marketing, we have to do all these things, but we cannot do it out of training, because it's like a we need to learn before we start doing, because we don't want to risk the hair of our customers.
But I want you to explain how to blend the hair, and then from the outside I cannot tell the extension. How do you do it? Like how do you manage to makes it looks like a real hair?
We have to blend it, and for the blonde, we have to bleach it. But before we bleach it, we have to see if the scalp is not allergy to any types of chemicals.
You usually rely on animals' hair or human hair. Do you guys buy hair from the salons? Like when people cut their hair, do you collect this hair to sell it or to reuse it? How do you deal with the recycling of the hair? That's number one. Number two, how do you purchase hair? Like, do you purchase it from like a special place where they sell hair, or you use a special type of animal hair?
Okay, for the number one's question, we don't do recycle, because some of the clients they take it, some of it they just leave it. And for the number two, there is a special supplier for the hair extensions.
You said some of the client take it. What do you mean by take it? They ask you to put their hair in a bag.
Yes,
For what purpose?
they never tell us, and we don't ask them, because for them it's like a privacy thing.
I never seen my family coming out of salon with their hair.
Yeah, so they leave it that way. We just throw it out.
Okay, so uh, there is no one will buy from you the leftover hair
No.
based on your experience and knowledge. There is any type of animal hair, or it's all authentic hair. They make it from materials, or how is the like, how do you find alternatives?
Okay.
Not a human alternatives on other species, animal, whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying animals because it's the close thing they have here.
Okay. Way back where my mom starts to go abroad from Bahrain, they said that they do the hair extensions manually. So they're sewing it. And before also I heard that they use a horse hair to make an extension. And before this natural hair came, they use a synthetic hair
Mm,
that now is everywhere. You can buy it through online as well. But now this kind of let's say the new generations, they start using a Russian hair to use for extension.
why Russians? They have a lot of hair.
Mm. Because they have nice and beautiful hair.
Yeah, but I don't think a Russian hair will fit an African hair.
Yeah, why not? They're using it to braid their hair to make it beautiful.
So you can mix up 5 different hair type in one person,
Yes,
and how you end up with the same result.
it will be it will the same, like it looks the same because we have to match the hair color of the client. Before they purchase it, we have to see what kind of hair color extension that she needs. Example, I have black hair, so they should show me a black hair. Or if I want a balayage highlights hair extension, they have to show me. If I like it, I will put it and mix and match on my natural hair.
If you bring different type of hair and you tell me I'm gonna stitch them all together and makes it looks pretty, I'm not gonna believe it, because I see the ingredients. Okay,
Mhm.
it doesn't match. So how you sell the idea to the client?
Clients nowadays, if they see it fit on their face, they will not ask more further questions because they want to see themselves beautiful.
So does that take them to shave all their head and have
No,
a fake?
no, not at all. Because there's a lot of variety you can choose to. If you want the full head hair extension, you can buy it fully to cover your natural hair, or you can have an stickers just to stick on in your hair. And then there is also a micro clips that it will clips only. And there's a clip on that if you want to have a party tonight, you can just put it and remove it.
So at the end of the day, before
Mhm.
they go to sleep, they have to remove all of this.
No, not only the clip-ons can remove, but with the stickers, with the full head, yes. Clips on and full head extension, you can remove it, but stickers, micro clips, you cannot remove it.
From your perspective, if you
Mhm.
look at a female, okay,
Mhm.
can you tell she has extensions, she has stuff? Since you're a specialist in this,
Sometimes, yes, I can see it's an extension. Sometimes, no, we have to touch their hair before we see if it's actual hair or not.
let's say out of every 5 ladies,
Mhm.
uh, every 5 ladies, how many of these 5 ladies their hair is actual real and locally?
Two.
So three, oh my god.
Two has the extension,
And three,
natural hair.
they're okay. So 50-50.
No, not really 50-50.
You're scaring us now.
No, you don't have to. It
Uh,
makes us beautiful for you.
but you said when they go to sleep, they have to take it off.
As I said, not all extensions is removable.
Do female you come to you and they're worried about it? I don't want my husband to feel that I have extension hairs, and I don't want to remove it. Do you get this a lot, or
No, no,
no?
no, 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 no.
So we are the victims, yani.
No, not at all. We don't care what men think as long as we are beautiful.
I'm not. Now you're taking it personal. Okay.
You make it personal, by
No,
the
I didn't. I
way.
didn't. I didn't. I didn't. But like, what if? What like? Okay, I will tell you. What if I like, um, you see me with a nice hair, long,
Mhm.
nice hair, and then at the end of the day, you see me. I am bald. I have no hair. Is that fair?
Well, for us women, we understand why men become bald. First thing, there before we met you, you are already pressured and your hair starts to become less. So you started to shaven it, right?
Mhm.
Women don't see the appearance of their man. They
So you
don't.
mean the last thing they think of is their hair?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
That's just a nice quote from you.
No, not at all.
طيب, let's say uh, like, when people are they have white hair, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make the equation different?
No, 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 no.
Does white hair make things difficult to change the color or things like that?
No, white hair is a very easy to achieve color.
Okay, so if it's white or black, it does not matter.
Yes.
Okay, so the process. Oh, because I'm a male. When we wanna paint a car, we usually remove the whole paint
Mm-hmm.
and put
Your favorite
a
color.
coat, like a clear coat or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, to have full color code. Is that the same with
Yes.
the hair? Do you have
Yes.
to dye it, or do you like how do you achieve the actual color code? Do you have to like set it from like a base color so you can achieve colors, or you can go from a color to another color?
Well, if she's hair is from dark and she wants to achieve a lighter color,
Okay.
then we have to remove this dark color
How
and
how do you do this?
by bleaching it, we
Like a
color
Clorix?
no.
Hmm.
We called it let's say color removing or um bleached out hair.
It's
So we have to bleach it out the hair color that she has to achieve the color that she wants. And depending on the level of the color that she wants, we have to base it how to bleach the hair.
but does is this like is this safe?
Yes, we do always the safe side. We always have the consultation before we do the chemical procedure.
So the FDA, they're in charge of rules and regulation on food and medicine and all this product. Do they interfere with the type of material you use? This is safe for the skin. This is safe for the uh, I don't know, because hair is close to the brain. I
Yes.
feel it's very dangerous to just.
Yes, I understand. The thing is, before we use the color, we make sure what kind of brand we are using. From A to Z, we before we launched it, we have to go for a training so that we can apply to the customer. Or we have the training before and we know how to manage what kind of scalp she has. Example, if you're having sensitive scalp, we have to apply something first before we put the chemical product. And if you have like no problem, we can start from low level of peroxide before we put it on your scalp. So it's always like we have to plan it from A to Z to achieve the safe risk of the customer.
But the local regulations, They approve this kind of
Yes,
products.
yes, yes. As I said, the the brand that we are using, they have the license to sell this product. They have the certificate that it's safe, that they all safe, because they cannot launch it to any salons or anywhere if they don't have the license to sell it.
طيب, have you faced an experience where a client medically got affected by the product?
Actually, I experienced to my previous employer. She has an allergies from the chemical.
Have you ever faced that the regulators came inside and start collecting all the
Oh no,
products?
no, 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 not at all. Because every salon should have the trade license to operate before they start their business.
So you need to have a qualification.
Yes.
So basically, before you purchase from a vendor, you read the ingredients and all of this. This is not allowed in here. This is so you have rules set and type of chemical not supposed to be used. Oh, okay.
But before we do it for the customer, we have always to do the patch test to to test the skin first before we do, and before that we have to do the consultation again to to rest assured that no one will gonna be harmed.
The leftovers from the hair.
Mm-hmm.
This is a personal question. Okay. Do you usually take the leftover from the hair and play with it to check the colors? Or
Unfortunately, no,
he never
because
have done it?
yes, because some of the companies they don't allow us to use their products, and and like sometimes we are too busy to do things.
I mean, at your home.
In my home, I
Yeah.
slept. I will sleep because my energy is done.
Hmm. And okay, what if a marketing guy
Mm-hmm.
she came to you to sell you uh, colors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does she bring hair with her and then she starts mixing to show you the results, or you guys do it in a plain paper? How you test it out?
Well, for that one, before we before we purchase their products, yes, we have to test them. We have to show or
How you test them?
by the hair of our staff.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So your stuff is a demi.
Yeah,
What do
because
you?
we cannot just only play it in a mannequin, because mannequin has like no life. The life has ended before it touches the mannequin. So we want to see it to a hair that is attached to a human.
So you mean the blood movement inside the body makes changes?
Yes.
Like, what if someone wants an extension?
Then we'll do it in the hair of the human.
No, no, I mean to test out the extensions colors. Okay. So you never actually tested out an extensions.
No,
Never.
because the hair of the extensions is different
And
from a natural human.
that's the industry. All the industry do that, or just that's locally.
Well, many academies they using uh a mannequins where they can practice before they go for a deployment.
Okay.
But when you do in reality where you work inside the salon, it you will face a lot of things than what you was trained in the academy.
Okay. So when you are in the salon, okay, and you want to make advertisement for your salon,
Mm-hmm.
do you usually talk about the products or the service? How is the marketing campaign? Like, do you show we are using this high tech equipment or we are using this high end brands? How do you market?
Well, In our salon, we always display our products from A to Z. We display them so that once we start the service, we can start also cross selling. We can say, "Oh, your hair is so dry. We have to do these things. I recommend you to do it at home. You can have this at your home." Like from shampoo to serum to cream to styling products like this.
So you are actually marketing a product is not belonging to you,
Yes.
right? So at the end of the day, if I wanted to franchise a
Mm-hmm.
salon,
Mm-hmm.
do I have to make the products under my name? Is this like how? What's the best practice to franchise a salon?
Well, when you say you franchise means you have to buy their name, their products, and the people that you will gonna work. This is what our way back in my country, we have a lots of salons there. And our salon, before I worked with the name David Salon, they are franchising salons. Means they buy the name, and these companies, David Salon, will search for your area, okay? And they will put your salon there. So you're buying the names, and they will supply you everything that you need. That's how the merchandising,
So so
franchising.
so salons have their actual products that like under their names, or like how is the product thing going? Like,
Ah, that one, yes. Some of the salons, they have their own products, but they have to purchase the products that is well known on the market. They can do that actually. They can make their own products, and at the same time they are using other brands products.
so as industry, uh, have ever even overseas, like outside of the kingdom, the products have ever like people purchase raw material and then they mix the things to make you a product. This practice have ever been done?
Yes, it is. Example, let's say I am the owner. I want this brand to be mine,
Mm.
but they'll just have to remove the name and put my name.
Oh, so you ask you ask the manufacturer
Mm-hmm.
to 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 make a product for you.
Yes.
So there is a standardized um, there is a standardized formulas. This is what you mean. People are using formulas to make the product. So there is a certain formula that will work for everything.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
So anybody can open a salon and ask the manufacturing materials. I want group A, group B, group. Is it like that?
Yes, it can be. It can always be. There's no limit. It's limitless. Whatever you like to do in your own salon, you can do it. But the thing is, it's big amount you have to release, because you're not only buying their products, but you're putting the names of your of your company.
We become to an end. What's your advice to the young ladies, the young generation, into salon career or hairstylist?
I advise them that if you want to, if you want to pursue this kind of career, you should have number one, a long patience, and then the second is the compassion. Then third is the passion, how you create your own canvas. And that's it. You just all you need to do is to create and be idealistic.
Thank you for your time. I learned a lot from you, and I hope to see you in this career in the future, one of the big names, inshallah.
Inshallah.